after Christmas.
Public portion, anybody from the public?
My name is Ray Polidoro from here in Ariel. The salary increases that went before council, the firefighters are receiving salary increases, is that correct?
We're in the middle of negotiations right now.
Okay. And I'm a strong supporter of all of our first responders, police and fire, and I look forward to seeing them get the raise. However, I'm drawn to concern on the commissioner's numbers that I have seen, and I'm just looking to ask in question form to verify what I have seen in that the chair of the commissioners, that salary will now increase to $89,000.
Yes.
Okay. Not that I think that was worthy of what that position was getting compared across this township to commissioner fees, but can you justify not only what that salary was, how you can conscionably justify that $89,000?
The personnel director, it's not the chairman, it's the person.
And you're approving this commissioner's chairman's increase in salary?
No, I abstained. No,
You did
I
abstain.
did not vote.
Okay. But you play a part in that process, but when it comes down to the vote, you're required to abstain, as advised by the solicitor.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is not finalized until the budget is finalized at the next meeting, correct? You have not approved these salary increases until the budget is...
It was approved back in June.
It was approved.
Correct.
Yes.
And
For a resolution.
okay, now one of the things that concern me is, Mr. Carlamire will indicate, I'm at all the council meetings. I haven't been here in quite some time, as you recall.
Yep.
All right, so I'm looking at the resolution that was passed by council in the township, and it indicated that these salary increases would happen. I didn't see a single amount, and it either leads me to believe that my council voted blindly, or...
We have to send them our resolution with the numbers on it. We send it right to council. They have it all.
I don't think council approved the resolution across the board of all the districts yet.
Well, when I pulled up the copy, that resolution, page 36, the details, there was not a single amount there. But yet it was voted on contingent upon page 36 with no amounts.
I'm not sure, are you referring about the resolution that the governing body is required to approve all the commissioner salaries for all 6 districts? Is that what you're referring to, or are you referring to something else?
It was page 36, November 13th council meeting, and that was, let me see if I can pull that back up. Me and technology are not the best in the world here. Yeah, the resolution did not, as a matter of fact.
There was one resolution tabled while you're looking for that. And it was 2 resolutions tabled. One resolution dealt with the council approving fire commissioner salaries for all 6 districts. That was tabled.
Can I submit this to you? It's micro small print, but this is the item I'm referring to.
This resolution, to my recollection, was tabled. This resolution was not passed, 294. This is the resolution of Township Council can, et cetera, confirming compensation for members of the Board of Fire Commissioners of Fire Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This resolution was tabled.
I'd like to ask for a motion to table or pull off. You can pull off, or if you want to table to a future meeting. This is pull off. Pull off resolution 2311-293 and resolution 2311-294. Yes, we're waiting for additional information on that. I'll make that. Is there a second?
That was not passed.
Okay, now, is it a requirement that council pass that before this body can pass that?
No. It's a requirement that the salaries of all commissioners have to be approved by the governing body.
This governing body?
No, Township Council.
And if it was
That's
tabled, maybe I'm not
a
understanding?
New Jersey requirement that commissioner salaries have to be approved by the municipal governing body.
Okay, so then my question is going to go to, when you do comparatively across this township, I believe the previous chairman's salary was around 40,000, 40-some thousand, and now we've gone up to 89. How does this district, and I'm not talking about the firefighters, I'm talking about the commissioner, one commissioner in particular, how does that get so astronomically above any other commissioner in this town? I don't understand it. I don't know how the people in the fire district can absorb all that. That money should be going to these firefighters, not to a commissioner that much above every other fire commissioner in this township. I just don't get that.
That salary is for whichever commissioner serves in the district as the Department of Personnel that handles all administrative Department of Personnel matters. That's where that salary goes. It's not individual commissioner, it's the commissioner that serves in that department.
That still is, there's nothing compared across the township that equals that. There's nothing. This district is unique in that, and always has
Other
been.
districts have business administrators,
And
management
100,000.
offices.
But they're kind of like on a rental basis as needed, and whatever is needed to be done at a particular time. But that kind of money does not seem to be going out.
Salaried positions,
For what?
They're
For
full-time
which?
an
positions.
administrator,
In that district.
Correct.
yeah,
And we're having that supplied by the same one individual that you're referring to for 89,000. That's taking the place of that administrator.
I'm just giving you a comparison.
I'm asking questions I don't know. So that chairman's position or that personnel that you're referring to, that Mr. Carlamire referred to, that is in lieu of a business administrator. Am I understanding that correctly?
Well, if you ask me my personal opinion, I would say he's doing the same job as an administrator.
Okay, and what are the qualifications that those business administrators have in those districts? Do we have that here in this district? Same
Yeah.
qualifications?
I don't know what they have in their districts.
Is that anything that we would have done a comparison to before allowing that kind of salary increase?
I don't think our town's the only town that has an administrator in the state of New Jersey. So they'd all be different, I'm
But
sure.
in some you're referring to having and this one not, just that's the justification for this salary?
In my opinion, it is.
Okay. This district has always been unique, and that salary has always been way above the rest of the commissioners in the town. And
But we don't have an administrator.
We don't have an administrator.
If we had an
at all.
administrator, he'd be at $125,000 a year like other districts. We don't have a paid chief at $125,000 a year. I have 2 part-time secretaries. I take care of the phones when they're not here.
But what I'm asking is, and I'm not pointing to you.
You are
more-
pointing at me.
more so the
Well, what it is,
position?
You're pointing at me.
Well, I could if you'd like. So you are qualified to do the
I've been
same.
doing it for 24 years.
I didn't ask what you've been doing. I asked if you're qualified
Yes,
to do that job the same as a business administrator.
yes.
Okay. Is
I
there
prepare the budget with the accountant, and I do all the work here.
qualifications that a business administrator would have in any of the other districts that are credentials that you lack?
I don't know.
Do you know, what qualifications do you have? Any
I've been
accounting?
preparing budgets for 24 years.
And do you have any accounting majors? Do you have any accounting credentials? Okay.
I have an accountant that does that. I don't do that. I sit down with the accountant and go over everything.
Okay. You've answered my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? We do have to go in executive session for like 5 minutes, contractual. So I need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Need a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.